Do you know why Highlands County is able to accomplish so much good? Because we are a community of superheroes. Highlands County has brave heroes in our government offices, leading our businesses, teaching in our schools, praying in our churches, healing in our hospitals, and helping our neighbors. And the next generation sees this. We have heroic youth standing up for what is right, young minds going after their dreams, little hearts committed to making their world better. Tonight, it is our honor to share with you a brief glimpse into each one of our initiatives, the incredible ways you empower the foundation to champion for the children and families here in our community.
Champion for Children Foundation has a reputation of providing preventative services in our community for many, many years. Our community has almost a 33% poverty level. I meet and greet with the families. I sit down with them and make them feel comfortable sharing their story with us so that I can make a better assessment on what their needs really are. To be greeted with respect and understanding, that's the beginning to healing, and that's what we're able to do.
The Domestic Violence Prevention and Safe House in Highlands County assists domestic violence victims as well as provides those protective factors to hopefully reduce domestic violence in our community.
There was no safe haven for battered women and their children to go. And so we raised awareness about domestic violence and its prevalence. We got the community to get behind us. And then in the summer of 2005, the first battered woman goes through there. And we also provide domestic violence services to women who don't go to the safe house. They may need relocation. They may need down payment assistance. So we cover the whole continuum of domestic violence, trying to help these women and children.
How is our initiative a force for good? By tapping into the gift of autism and allowing that child to excel. We work in collaboration with the school board, helping bring in trainings with behavior specialists. Autism is a lifelong diagnosis. It's not just, oh, I got the diagnosis, now how do I make it better? Children with autism have superpower gifts. By tapping into their gift and providing services or equipment that they may need, it's helping the individual who has autism and their families learn to live with the autism and help the child be all they can be.
I think we all know that drowning is a leading cause of death for kids, especially under the age of 3. This initiative gives access to all of the kids in Highlands County to a pool to learn to swim, learn some basic water safety under supervision and under the training and tutelage of trained instructors and staff. We know that children from a very young age need to be rewarded through achievement. Each step in a child's life, if they can realize some kind of achievement and move up. So I think as a force for good, the achievement aspect for the kids, it empowers them.
The Emergency Rescue Fund is the Champion for Children's Foundation's hand up, not a handout.
Basically, if a family has just fallen on hard times, their air conditioning unit went out, or their car broke down, or they're between jobs, one of those things that can snowball, and we want to prevent that.
We want to make sure that we are providing that family with the assistance so they can keep a roof over their family's head.
We want to bridge the gap so they can get sustainable again. It's like they were sustainable, and then this crisis happened, and we can just help it so easily. We can just connect them so they can get to the other side and move on and be sustainable.
We have recently discovered that it is not free to be in the high school bands anymore, and the parents can't afford what it entails to be in these organizations. So we're trying to overcome that by raising some money. There is enormous amounts of research that's been done. The results are that the students who have had some kind of musical training, they have a better chance at success in just about anything in life. When I was in the band, it was a lot of work, but it was also a lot of fun. So they'll have pleasant memories of school, and that gives them, a better outlook towards life in general, I think.
Vision Quest provides free vision screenings for our children, our young kindergarten, first and third grade children. The foundation is very blessed that we can not only provide this free vision screening in partnership with the Early Learning Coalition, but we also can help the family if the child has broken their third or fourth pair of glasses and insurance doesn't cover another pair. And Vision Quest has now expanded to also include hearing assistance for our young students needing hearing aids and follow-up auditory assistance. Kids Tag Art is a partnership with the Highlands County Tax Collector's Office and Allen J. Automotive.
It was started back in 2011, and I was meeting with Joe Tedder, but I saw this plate on his wall, and it looked like it was designed by a child. And I said, Joe, tell me about this. And he did, and I loved the idea of what he was doing there in Polk County. I thought, I've got to bring this to Highlands County.
The children create their art for personalized tags, and then there are winners selected every year. We all drive around with the winner's tag on the front of our vehicle for that whole year. The Tag Art program is raising funds for our Highlands County School art programs.
And we've been able to raise over $70,000 for the schools in 6 years.
The Champion for Children Foundation owns the Circle Theater. This is one of its initiatives here in our community. The Circle Theater gives us an incredible, beautiful place to come together and to fellowship. So it's been very impactful here in the community.
The Circle Theater is a multi-use venue. We have concerts, we show movies, we have parties, we have weddings, we have corporate training events, we did an art show. You name it, we can pretty much do it here at the Circle Theater. We want people to be able to say, hey, it's Friday night, let's go downtown and see what's happening at the Circle Theater.
Located in the Circle Theater in downtown Sebring, the Family Resource Center is open to the community and offers hands-on information for support services and assistance resources. The Family Resource Center also serves as the hub for free prevention programs and beneficial trainings taking place throughout each month within the Circle Theater.
When my daughter, who was born with heart defects, lived a wonderful life, but at age 5, unfortunately, passed away. Usually when kids are really sick, they have to go out of town. We thought the best thing would be to help parents be able to be with their kids. And so it was established to help families with non-medical needs of travel, food vouchers and things like that, so they could be out of town with their kids. And then Isla came down with colon cancer in 2013, and she battled for 1.5 years. So it was also in memory of Isla, and so it became the Isla and Kinsley Cox Living Memorial Fund. And the definition of what it could be used for changed to also help parents that had serious injuries or illnesses. I'm grateful mostly for the kids that are helped and the families. It just means a lot to me that those families are cared for.
My sister was diagnosed with rhabdomyosarcoma, which is a cancer that attacks the skeletal muscle. By the time she was 18, she passed of cancer. Her last couple weeks of life, it was such a sweet time because we sat in the hospital with her and we planned her funeral and we sang worship songs and we talked about, you know, this isn't it for you. Like this, you're not gonna die in vain. Like, what do you want us to do, you know, in honor of you? She just said, Kate, I want you to help kids like me. And so within a 6 months time after Lindsay passing, we started Lindsay's Wish. So basically what we do is we raise money and then we meet the immediate financial needs of kids in Highlands County that are fighting cancer. I consider this like a safe place. You know, they're hurting or they're in need of something and they could come here and get what they're searching for, you know, and they're not having to worry about what tomorrow's gonna look like because every single person involved in the foundation is here to love them like family, for sure.
One of my mentors in life was Judge Clifton M. Kelly. He was a circuit judge for 25 years, and then after he stepped down from being a circuit judge, then he volunteered in the community for 22 additional years. I went to him and said, Judge Kelly, you know I love you, and you have mentored so many of us in this area, and can we use your name attached to this prestigious award? And he said, absolutely, as long as it's about the child advocates and not about me. One of our very important initiatives is honoring child advocates every year through our gala. And I might add, we might be the only community that does that.
The Champion for Children Foundation has been serving children, parents, and families in Highlands County for nearly 25 years.
We are a small, epic team dedicated to strengthening our families, supporting our parents, encouraging our teens, and ensuring our young children have a safe place to go home to.
We cannot do this without you, our superheroes. Because of your support, we are now able to positively impact 4,000 children and youth every single year.
Our children are the future of this community, and because of everyday heroes of all ages,
our families will grow stronger, our community will be united, and our children will be safe.